Hey y'all, it's Spacehead Dipper here, dipping on some Red Seal Long Cut Wintergreen. So yesterday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. I went walking. I can't remember the exact time, so don't quote me on it. But I found something really interesting, and I'm going to tell you the story on how I found it. So I started walking down the street. I got to like 4 houses before the end of the street going that way. And I stopped for a second, and I looked down, and it was a piece of metal. And it was into the shape of a box, and I thought it was pretty cool because I like metal things. I like anything that's metal. If it's small enough and I can carry it, you're damn right I'm going to pick it up. So I pick it up, and lo and behold, it is a 12 gauge shotgun magazine. Now if you're wondering, well, how do you know it's a magazine for a gun? Well, it's not really hard to miss a magazine for a gun, because you know what they look like. If you've ever seen one, you know what they look like, you know the basic shape, you know how they function. So this is a basic box magazine, and if you're wondering, well, how do you even know it's for a 12 gauge? Well, I have a 12 gauge slug here, and at first I thought it was for a 20 gauge, but I'm like, oh, that's too damn big to be a fucking 20 gauge. So I pulled this bad boy out, I put it in this way, being a fucking retard. Nope, it doesn't go in like that. It goes in like that. And pretty much whenever you put it in the gun, it goes in like this, and it racks up. So yeah. And this thing, when I found it, it was extremely rusty. I mean, it's still got some rust on it, like deep rust, but it had more surface rust than anything. I just threw this in a bath of apple cider vinegar and white distilled vinegar, and it got most of the surface rust off. I could have left it in for, I'd say, 24 hours, but I kind of want to keep a lot of the weathered look because it just makes it look vintage. But I got to give vinegar credit on this, because before this thing, you could not even move it. Like, it was really hard to move, and once I stuck it in that vinegar and started scrubbing like the sides and whatnot, and just letting it get all up in here, it cleaned that out really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and load this again if I can. Sometimes it still gets stuck, but that's basically what it looks like. So yeah, and the bolt carrier pretty much just pushes it off this little ramp right here. And when you have, let's say, well, actually this may be I don't know, this may be a 3-shot. I told some guys on in my group, because I posted a picture of it, that it's a 4-shot, but I could be wrong. I think it may be a 3-shot, but either way, it's still pretty cool. I mean, that's something you don't see every day. But if you guys didn't know, tomorrow is my birthday. Yes, Sunday, tomorrow. So I got my aunt and her girlfriend coming down. It's gonna be a busy fucking day tomorrow. Now it is after midnight here, so technically yes, it will be tomorrow, but it's not daytime yet, so oh well, who gives a fuck. But I just want to make a quick video to show you this little 12 gauge box magazine that I found, and it's pretty cool the way the way chemistry works on like rust, especially with vinegar. It's like chemistry and science. Somehow the acid in the vinegar eats away at the surface rust. It probably could take a lot of the rust off, but like I said, I want to leave the weathered look, keep it looking vintage. And it was so funny though, because this one guy said, why would you want to make a new gun look old? I'm like, okay, I didn't find the gun. I could care less where the fucking gun is. I didn't want the gun. I just wanted the magazine because I thought it was cool. And I don't even own a shotgun. And you're probably wondering, well, if you don't own a shotgun, why do you have a shotgun shell? Well, I like to collect bullets. They're neat in my opinion. I shot an AR-15, and I collected some of the shells that I've shot. I also have 40 rounds of 22 ammo, which I do have a 22 long rifle sitting under my bed in a case. And then I have like damn near a half box of 380 rounds for my grandfather. He just told me to go ahead and put them in my safe because my safe actually locks, the one my sister has. They forgot the combination to it, so they had to drill the lock out. But all the ammo and shit just stays in my safe. So yeah. Even some old SKS rounds, because we used to have an SKS. We used to have I used to have a 410 shotgun. Be honest, I told people I've never owned a shotgun before, but that's a damn lie. Because technically a 410 is a shotgun, but it was a barrel swap, because I could swap between a 22 and a 410. Well, I was scared. Like, when I had that gun, I did not want to shoot the 410 because the motherfucker kicks. But I have shot a 12 gauge before, and that wasn't fun. But anyways, guys, this is Basshead Dipper signing out.